I think we are more than a few minutes from the future of VR. Jim Ryan, PlayStation CEO.
Hi everyone. Before we begin, let us introduce ourselves. We are students from SMK Menglembu. My name is Chee See Kyi.
My name is Liew Shan.
My name is Chin Eun.
It's an honor for us today to be here to deliver a presentation. The topic of our presentation is virtual reality. As we know that virtual reality is becoming a very in-demand concept, and with so many new devices and cameras that have come out showcasing this technology, it can be easy to feel left behind because VR is still relatively new. It may not even be something that you have experienced yet. VR technology is and the types of applications it can have for the future. Hopefully, the presentation will give you a deeper understanding of virtual reality. In this presentation, we will cover 4 main points. First, the meaning of VR. Second, the history of VR. Third, the glossary of VR. And lastly, some fun facts and additional information about VR. So that would be the overall structure of our presentation. And now, let's move on to the first point.
What is virtual reality? Virtual reality can be considered an extremely immersive experience that you can enjoy safely and simulate something real.
How does virtual reality work?
A VR headset is a head-mounted display HMD that blocks out the outside world and displays a 3D world or stitched images to create a simulation for the user.
The main features of VR systems include: first, immersion. The goal of any VR system is to completely immerse the user in a new simulation environment.
Secondly, interaction. In many firms and games, app creators are working at creating more immersive experiences.
Now, we will have a brief history of VR. VR development in the 1930s. In Pygmalion Spectacles, Stanley G. Weinbaum explains a Google-based game in which individuals can watch a holographic recording of virtual stories, including touch and smell. In 1960, just 30 years from the original truth of a VR headset, Ivan Sutherland created the very first VR headset for use with military applications. In 1990, VR headsets began to make their way into a few arcade games for simulations, and Nintendo announced the first home VR system. In 2014, Oculus VR represents the latest revolution in VR technology. In 2016 and beyond, with the initial surge after Oculus Rift, companies all over the world began building their own VR headsets and producing some fantastic new tech.
Virtual reality makes a plethora of wider changes in our life and day-to-day activities. There are some pros and cons of it.
Pros: better than reality. Used in various fields, users have awesome experiences, use detailed view, connect with people, and effective communication.
Cons: high cost. Communication should not be replaced for a group of people. Feeling of worthlessness. Users addict to the virtual world. Technology is still experimental. Training in VR environment is not real.
The glossary of virtual reality. The terms that you should know about virtual reality. Firstly, motion platform, eye tracking,
Head tracking, motion tracking,
Refresh rate, head-mounted display (HMD),
latency, immersion,
field of view, FOV, and lastly, screen resolution.
Now, we will talk about 360-degree video. The definition of 360-degree video. 360-degree videos can be rotated on the screen, effectively giving you a full view of what is around you.
Do you know how does 360-degree video work?
You can simply take multiple cameras and you give them an overlapping field of view.
How to create and upload 360-degree video by using a special set of cameras, because you will need them all to record a 360-degree field of vision, and you also need them to do this simultaneously. You can also edit the video to show what angle it starts to play at, and what angles the viewer can see it from.
Now, we will have a virtual reality versus 360-degree video. Virtual reality, photography, digital environment. mobility, immersive world that you can walk around in as long as you are not tethered or connected to a computer. Video timeline. Video can progress through a series of events, or experience can be simply an existing world to be explored by the user. Platforms. Full experience requires a VR headset, can be tethered or mobile. Story. Filmmaker does not control physical location of viewer in the built environment as long as you are not tethered, and as such must capture attention and also motivate users to travel in the direction of the events of the story.
For 360-degree video, the photography is in live action. Mobility. 360-degree view from camera's perspective but limited to filmmaker's camera movements. Video timeline. Video progresses on a timeline created by the filmmaker's camera's movement. Platforms. YouTube on desktop and mobile is available on 360-degree compatible players. And lastly, story. Filmmaker controls physical location of camera, but must capture the attention of viewer to direct the story.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think that's the end of our talk today. To sum up, virtual reality technology is used to create immersive experiences that can help educate and even entertain consumers. Outside of its popular gaming use case, virtual reality is applied in a variety of industries such as medicine, architecture, the military, and others.
That's all from us.
Thank you for your attention.